Alright, I'm gonna show you real quick solution for constantly running fan right here. The panel shows that the AC is not running. Since it's constantly running, it's about this. Capacitors, if it's not running, if it is stuck, you know, if it doesn't start, then most probably it's the capacitors. This trigger right here, it's kind of stuck in here. Not in this position, but it's kind of slightly in this position inward. It's not going all the way. It should be like this to stop, but it stucks right here. These values are slightly different, but the main point is it's a 24 volts and 50-60 hertz. That's typical in US. This is a new one, and it's exactly the same thing. If you look at here, there is this thing here, and the coil in the back, and on the other side there is that thing. It's pretty much the same thing. So let's go ahead and replace it. Yeah, I forgot to mention, so the fuse should be off. And also make sure that the capacitors are short-circuited, something like this. Just touch the screwdriver like this. Just don't touch your hand like that. I unscrewed it and it's loose right now. Before I'll do this wisely. Pretty much I'll unplug one cable and plug it to this new one, and then I'll only keep the power cable. This red and black is the power cable, and I'll just keep those, and I'll put everything else into this one. Then I'll unscrew the red first, plug it in, and the black second, and plug it in here. As you see, I unplugged all the plugged version of the cables and put it in the new one like this. Now I'm going to start from from top to bottom, and just one at a time, and screw it into this new one. You don't have to unscrew the whole thing out, just lose it a little bit so this comes out. There's a little bit push force needs. Same thing when you pull it out and when you push it in to the new one. So you're gonna kind of press it down, but make sure you lose this one enough, not all the way. And then just push it in. So you need a little bit push to snap it in. Then screw. So all the cables are plugged except the power cable, and I took the old one out. So this is what you're gonna be seeing, and this red and black comes from pretty much this fuse. And now it needs to go its place, like this one and this one. Cables are plugged and the screws are stabled, so we can go ahead and test. Previously the fan was constantly running as soon as I put the fuse. Now let me put the fuse, and if it is running, then we couldn't fix it. If it doesn't run, then it means we fixed it. Yeah, see, it's not running. It's pretty much this trigger is all the way up, that's why it's not running. And this is kind of risky. Don't do that if you're doing it with your own risk. But if I press this tab, even if you're do it with a kind of wood, not the way I do it. I'm sorry for that. Let me do it this way. See, it's running. It triggered, so the only way this would be untriggered or off through the panel. If you have a constantly running fan, when I say fan, this is the one. That means it's your switch is stuck. You need to replace the switch. The price for this is approximately $30. I manually turned it off through my phone app, and I start it back. It takes a minute to start. Switch is perfectly fine now.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more.